Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the basement. Check out this is how we do Texas baby man that does back. You know what it is, know what it is. The only place, all the place, all the place, all the place, all the place we get it, all the place gonna get it, all the place gonna get it, all the place gonna get it is right back in the basement. Check out this is how we do Texas baby man that does back. You know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is. The only place you ever gonna get is right back in the basement. Okay, real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. But after what preacher preach on. And today's topic to talk about is I want to talk about this, man. That's the only place you can get it is back in the basic. No other place you can get it vitamin B. But today's topic I want to talk about is the waiting balance scale, man. Knowledge be truth. I saw your video. You was talking about Chris Brown and stuff like that, and with his actual, I mean, his future future girlfriend or something like that. Ain't no telling what's going on. My point is this. I don't give a fuck about Chris Brown or Rihanna at this point. Because in the black community, we know damn well. We know well. I hate when we do that. We play this game and we act like we play this for fringy pretend game. Like this nothing is going on. That shit been going on for five fucking 400 years. Why I don't know why black women act like that, but they know it's true. So they can say about black men. But have you noticed they don't say nothing about other men? Have you now noticed that shit? That tell me right there. That tell me. Because a real woman will call it every man who do this shit. Same thing black men. We say about our own women, but we won't say that shit to other women. Oh, we won't say that. Because a real black man would call every other woman out instead of his own. He calls his own woman, but every other woman. I don't like the double standard, man. I really don't. See, it need to be having that weighting scale balance. There's no balance to that. It need to be balanced at the same weight height as the other one. No other race should not be better than the other race. See, that's what's wrong with this fucking country. That's what's wrong with people as a whole. In society, that we look at race, but we don't look at the person they are. Fuck color. And I say that to anybody. I tell that to a white or a black or Asian. Fuck color. Because all humanity starts from other countries, from Africa to Asia to Europe. Some say it's the Homo sapiens and the Neanderthals. That's what started all this goddamn mindset in the fucking first place. You look at white folks, they were the Neanderthals. And blacks was the Homo sapiens. They said the Neanderthals come out of Homo sapiens. I don't know how true that is, but it gotta be. That explains it. That explains it from Romans and Greeks. They were dark Europeans. They lost their melanin from the fucking skin from the goddamn Ice Age. When all the winter cold was about to hit in Europe. They lost a part of themselves. That's why they fucking tinted their goddamn skin. If you watch my early previous videos, I show the original men that actually show it was a dark Caucasian skin tone, and they look like that with light blue eyes and a darker Caucasian skin tone. Somehow, when the Ice Age came in, they lost their melanin. I don't know why blacks bleach their skin, but I tell you one thing. If do you think the Homo sapiens they stand in the sun too long? They get sun X-rated. That rated out of their skin, and they start turning white. That gotta be for some reason why black people bleach their fucking skin. They're trying to get into the fucking Caucasian. See, black community and whites, they all hypocrites. They run around here and they try to tell you this bullshit. I don't believe a word with the white or black or anybody else. Start telling the damn truth when it comes to talk about race. Only one race, that's human race. Fuck all this, I'm superior, I'm inferior. All that bullshit. It is bullshit. They said the same thing to their other group and say it to their own and make other people infuriate their own race and everybody else's race. And they feel infuriated to their race and everyone else's race to their race. I mean, what's the difference does it make? See, United Nations, they came up with this idea. but they the colonies. Back then they didn't call them the government. They call them the colonies. They colonies all these other organization groups. That explains it. They put blacks to groups, whites to groups, Asian group. That explains it. That's why they can't get along, because it goes back to the every man and women came from Adam and Eve. Then Cain and Abel. That's why every movie you hear, they always bring up Cain was the first murderer, slay his own brother, because he was jealous of him. Because Abel got a father and Cain didn't. His father was Satan. Abel's kid was Adam. That explains every goddamn thing. That's why you look at the world what it is now. All you gotta do is study the damn Bible, and it says so. And I know women study it. Oh yeah, women study the Bible all the goddamn time. And it started from the Garden of Eden, where women slept with the fucking snake and get them fucking pregnant. That you see today. That explains why single moms. Because they fuck with a no good ass dude, and he got what he want from her and left her ass. But the nice guy, that's the guy that's going to take the leftover all the time. And this shit was set up since day one. It was set up. Same thing was set up race. This is bullshit. It's set up by these people. Then when it comes to religion, people got to ask, what God are they talking about? Are you talking about the man upstairs, or are you talking about the man below? Or there is no God and no devil? Because you see where I'm trying to go with this. And when it comes to talk about domestic violence, yeah, people should not hit nobody. I don't hit no woman. As long as a woman don't hit me. Because I feel like that if she going to act like a man, then she going to get treated like she thinks she's a man. She's not a man. She's a woman. Every man and woman need to know their place, know their role. Guys got to know their place, and so is women. Now, women might think like a man. She might have the same man's traits, but she's not a man. She's a woman. She gonna cry like a woman. She gonna bleed like a woman. She gonna have babies. All this other stuff. All that. Same thing a man. A man is not a female. He might cook. He might try to think he's a woman. He might cook like he feel like he think he's a woman, but he's not. He's a man. This is why men wear the pants and women wear the dress. Now the man wear the dress and men wear the dress and women wear the pants. That explains it. That explains everything what we sit around in this society. But everybody want to talk about Chris Brown and Ronald Rice. Yeah, they fucked up. I don't condone for what they do, but it's funny that you got a War Machine. That motherfucker jump a goddamn porn star trying to say she deserved it. Oh, because she's a porn star. Yeah, no, she didn't deserve it, regardless where her life is. He fucked her up so bad, and they give him slapping the goddamn fucking wrist. That is bullshit. Any other man would have killed him. Let it be Chris Brown do some shit like that. They would hurt him. And TMZ, fuck them. They feel bullshit. TMZ, they must be making fun of them since they were kids. Now they turn around and now you want to talk about somebody? If you think you're a real person, you need to say it to their damn face. Don't be talking about people's back and you only saying no person in their face. Then don't say anything at all. I mean, it's crazy. I swear, we live in a goddamn circus, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's like they put on a show, and that's what they'll do. They'll go out there and they put on a show. They'll come up with some shit to say. Oh, it's the Jews. Oh, it's the blacks. Oh, it's the Latinos. Oh, it ain't none of these people. It ain't whites. It's these people. It's these ancient Mary mystery oracle school. It's these motherfuckers who control these pagan gods, these Egypt gods, these Buddha, and all all these strange, honestly, gods they worship. But only one God they worship, and that's down with the cause. They down with Satan's Satan's work. The missing hand, the visible hand. You know what that means? Yeah. This whole thing is just bullshit. I mean, it's crazy. But you know, to be true, I like your video when you say that because they always made Chris Brown as the bad wolf. Look, what Chris Brown did was fucked up. They need to move on. And the real, there ain't number of women who've been jumped off before, who probably been abused by a man, and probably have been
pop tart to your
yeah.
To your little
okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I have to talk to my family, but you know that probably half of these women on the real, they probably been jumped off, been used before, been lied to, probably been you know. And whatever her name is, one of the Toni Braxton sisters, she can't even talk. This is the same woman playing game with her damn manager, and yeah, she had a baby by him. Any other man, a coward man, would take out of her place. She wouldn't say nothing. I even saw a black woman. There was this guy throwing a fucking drink at her right in her goddamn face. On national fucking TV. Let it be a nice guy. She be all over whooping his ass. That tell you right there, women do not like nice guys. Most women can't stand them. Cause that so-called bad boy, that asshole, he's a fucking loser. She got to deal with him. All the fucking kids. I don't want to hear a word what women say. They full of shit sometimes. They just like these damn dudes. Some of these guys full of shit. They can't even stand a good woman. I mean, it's crazy. I now understand. It's cool to be ignorant now. It's more accepted. They had a video game called Hate. They don't even want to release that game out because they're afraid it's going to kill innocent thousands of people. But let's be honest. I can understand where they're coming from. But it's just a game. As long as they ain't doing that for real. It's just a video game. Because if they do that, do you think the video game industry going to lose their interest of the biggest sponsored buyer for their stuff? No. They'll shut the whole video game industry. But the only reason why they're doing that, because they know it's going to sell a lot of controversy, just like Grand Theft Auto did. So what's the difference between Grand Theft Auto and Hatred? Same thing. Grand Theft Auto killed people in that video game. Same thing. Just like Hatred. I mean, it's great. I just don't understand. I mean, you can't put that on the video games. Do you know these politics? People got to put themselves to blame. People are just fucked up just as much as the damn system does. All system prevents itself to make you think you have a choice. You don't have no choice. You got owners in this motherfucking country. They own your ass. They own everything about you. It doesn't matter what color. You think they own blacks? Oh yeah, they own whites too. They own every goddamn body. They own the fucking media. Everything you hear about them. And yet they come up with some bullshit to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. They did a good job. They'll tell you every shit that you want to hear. If you want to get some ass, fellas, bad boys in New Jersey, because they're going to continue to tell women what the fuck they want to hear. If women that dumb enough and believe with what the stuff that man is saying, she going to give it to him. Same thing, women will do this too. They'll tell a man what he like to hear. A real woman going to tell a man what he don't like to hear. Just like a good guy tell women what they need to hear. You see what I'm saying with this? So we need to bring that balance scale and bring some balance in this life, in this world. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. This world is something else, man. And, you know, you got to make change for the better for yourself. Because I ain't thinking about nothing else going on but my life. I mean, it's crazy out here. It really is. You got people out here put on a show for everybody. And that's what they do. We disrespect each other. We make ourselves look bad. And the whole entire race, no other race do that but blacks. Our people. Nobody do that but us, man. But us. We do that shit. We wonder why we can't have a great relationship with our community. And everybody else. That shit bothers me. If you're not with that person, don't deal with that person at all. Don't complain about it. That goes to men, that goes to women. Why you complain? You're actually missing that person. They always talk about they want a good person, but then they want the opposite. Don't believe a word what most men and most women say, because they full of shit in so many words you can tell. They really is. But hey, that's their life, right? That's their life. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. But the people that do what they're supposed to do, they get suffocated the most. And they don't understand why. That's just the way it is. It's like that. Everybody got a choice to make. People gotta take their own responsibility instead of taking everybody else. I'm sorry. If you notice what I'm eating a Pop-Tart. But I don't get it, man. I really don't. That's why I want to be part of this damn circus. This circuit fest what America has turned into. They come with these bullshit ass shows like R&B divas, Hollywood divas, all this other bullshit. They love of hip hop, World Star Hip Hop, TMZ, and all the rest of those motherfuckers. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. They're a fucking joke. And they make me sick with that. They put on that front, and they think, oh, you know, they getting paid. And then you got Charlamagne the God that make fun of whatever his name is, Mayweather, making fun of him because he can't even read. See, what kind of shit is that to make fun of a person? What kind of a low-life scum is a motherfucker that make fun of a read? Fuck Charlamagne the God. That motherfucker is ignorant as hell. He is. The guy is ignorant. And he even trying to clown Kanye West. But I felt what Kanye West is saying. And the only reason why they clown Kanye, because he killing his race. That's all it is. That's women's own damn fault because they did not want him. So he had to go somewhere. You can't blame a black woman that find somebody else. If she couldn't find somebody in her own race of men, she gonna go somewhere else. So what makes black men trying to complain? You can't blame fellas. This shit been going on for years. Just like black men don't own black women don't own no black men. People don't own nobody. And that goes to any other race of men and women. They need to stop acting like that. People have their own right of will of choice if they want to. Let them be happy. For some reason, people don't like that shit. No, you fucking selfish. You figure that if I can't be happy, no one else can. No, I don't like people like that. They need to deal with people like that real quick because they get this thing that even if you don't have nobody, you got to love yourself first. But people need to stop using folks. That's the thing. And yet they out here. They put on a damn show. I mean, it's crazy. Fuck Fox News. Fuck CNN. Fuck all of them. I don't trust none of them. Because till they need to prove what they're saying is true. They ain't going to do that. They're not going to do it. And that goes to people in general. Without this system, do you think the people ever gonna last to make it and greatness on their own? No, they wouldn't. I don't care about people when they vote and your elected official and can't done nothing for you. How can you get mad at them? But you're responsible for what they are done. You caused the problem. I don't have nothing to do with that. You put them in there, in the office, and they can't promise what they can't keep. I use people too. If they that dumb enough to believe a lot of the stuff that people say, then hey, it is what it is, people. But I'll tell you, as people, what we need to do, man, you got to bring some balance and skill off your life, man, and bring some dignity, bring respect, and bring the respect of the rest of the world, and respect the world for itself. Because anything humanity and a lot of wisdom and human beings going to be gone. And unfortunately, it's going to be gone because people destroy a lack of interest, a lack of knowledge. But there's no interest and there's no knowledge to learn of anything. Anything he learns and anything he ain't learned from himself and anything plays out but here. So the only thing I got to say, there's two types of people. People going to do what they want to do and people going to do what they're supposed to do. Which one you prefer? I'd rather be the people that doing what they supposed to do instead of doing what they want. Because half of them folks are dead. They so far gone. They're not coming back. Once you go to that left, you ain't gonna never go back to that fucking right. But once you go to that right, you never look further going left. It's crazy. That's something that people need to think about right there. It doesn't matter if it's Democrat and Republican. They come from two both wings by the same fucking dirty ass birds. They put the pit of whites and blacks to fight each other. Get them to fight like two pit rabbit ass dogs. They're fighting. For what? Fuck this shit. But they need to get mad at the people that pull the back on the people's strings. That's the person they need to get mad at. But they're not getting mad at them. You get mad at the people who never put you in those strings in the first place. So what does that say about that? People, man, have some balance, have some dignity in your life, and you bring some dignity, balance in everybody else's life but yourself, enough but your own, and everything else. And that's all I gotta say about that, man. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Base. Chuck the Deuces. How we do text, baby. And better Dollars back. You know what it is. And that's all the topic we're talking about today. And peace, and I'm out.